I'm going to react to my match day 3 predictions. We're going to see how well this goes. I don't think it's going to go great. I'm also going to have a look at the overall group standings compared to what I predicted versus what they actually are. And then the next video directly after this should be the knockout predictions, which will have to be updated as each stage goes because I'm not great at predictions. Right, let's start off. We have Switzerland and Canada.
This should be the ones that decide the groups. So, Switzerland against Canada. This is for Group B. I'm going to say 3-1 to Switzerland.
Now, I can't remember what it was, but I think that was 3-1. 2-1! Oh my god! Fuck's sake! 1 off. So we're already starting off with a correct result, but unfortunately not the correct addition. 1 goal off. Wow. Okay.
Bosnia against Qatar. I'm going to say a 2-1 victory to Bosnia.
Oh, I think I have that. 3-1. Oh, I'm 1 off again. Are you for fucking real? Oh my god, that is so annoying. But again, a correct result, so at least we're correct with what we're doing.
Scotland against Brazil.
I think this was 3-0 Brazil, I think. I stayed up for the first half of this and then went to bed.
4-2 win for Brazil, but it's going to be like close. Scotland are going to put up a massive fight.
Was not close.
The last like 10 minutes, Brazil will just take over and dismantle them.
Again, a lot of the problems that I've had with this World Cup and my predictions is that I overestimated a lot of teams and underestimated. So like the first match there was very close to being spot on. And then after that I kind of got it wrong, but I believe that was 3-0. Yeah. I saw the first 2 goals from Vinicius, and then I just couldn't stay up any longer. Like this shit was at, I think it was 11:30 at night for me. Couldn't stay up for that. Anyway, again, correct result, just the scoreline's not right.
Morocco against Haiti, I'm going to say 6-0 to Morocco.
No. It was not 6-0. It was 4-2, and Haiti were actually winning twice in this game. They are winning. If I remember correctly, it was 1-0, then I think it went 2-1, I believe, and then Morocco just managed to use their quality to win. But again, that's 4 results correct out of 4 so far, so I'm happy with this. Now, Czechia and Mexico.
Czech Republic.
I don't know if I got this one right.
Mexico.
See, I'm thinking about it.
I'll say 2-2.
Oh, that's the first one. That's the first incorrect result. Because Mexico won 1-0, if I'm correct. They won 3-0. See, again, I overestimated Czech Republic, or Czechia, whatever you want to call them. Not because they bet Ireland. It's actually because they bet Denmark. Because I have Denmark fairly quite highly, especially with what they've done to Ireland in the past. I had Denmark very high. I just thought they would have done better. Like, we're going to get on to South Africa, but I would have thought Czech Republic would have finished with South Africa. It's more Korea. I think there might be a bit of a battle there. Oh shit, I keep showing the World Cup predictions. This is for the next video. But yeah, no, that's my first incorrect prediction, so that's unfortunate.
I could see Czechia winning that. So Africa against South Korea.
1-0? I know I'm going to say South Africa lose.
1-1, I think.
Oh, I didn't. I said a draw.
Germany.
Now, it was 1-0 South Africa, so again, that's another one I've gotten wrong. But I don't know. I woefully underestimated South Africa. Although the first match proved me right with the South Africa I was expecting to show. In fact, actually, I was proved wrong because they're worse in that first match. It's just that they managed to get it together afterwards. Ecuador for Germany.
2-1 victory to Ecuador.
I think I got the spot on. I think it was a 2-1 victory. It fucking was. There we go. 2-1. We finally got one spot on. I keep clicking on the bracket. I'm not going to move this over here. I got that spot on, lads. 2-1. There we go. I'm absolutely delighted with that. So, 1 more and I've equaled my record so far for match day 1.
I do think Germany are going to slip.
They did slip. They did.
Curacao against the Ivory Coast. I can see that being a 1-1 draw.
Oh, I don't think so. I think that was 2-0 win. And now I'm clicking on the bracket again. It was a 2-0 win. So, but, again, that's the incorrect result. But, look, it's not too bad.
Tunisia against the Netherlands. I can see that being a 1-0 draw as well.
What? Oh my god, that's the worst prediction, yeah. That is the worst. I know I said Spain 8-0 against Cape Verde, but that Tunisia team was fucking shit. Oh my goodness, there it is, 3-1. Oh my god, I can't believe that. I can't believe I got that one wrong.
Japan against Sweden. Nice.
I think this was
another
2-all.
1-all drop.
Now, I think this was 2-all. It was 1-all. Oh, I got it spot on. Yes, there we go. We've equaled the record for the correct predictions with 2
Whoops.
for match day
3 in
1.
a row. Uruguay against Spain. Now that's definitely not a 1-all draw. That's.
I think I say 2 in Spain.
Shot off in that.
1-0.
I'm gonna say 4-0 Spain.
Okay, right. I was woefully incorrect, but that is a correct prediction, and I'm marking that down. I'm not too mad about that one. I don't mind getting that wrong.
Cape Verde against Saudi Arabia. I'm going to say 2-1 victory to Saudi Arabia.
I believe it was 0-0, wasn't it? So I keep clicking on the fucking FIFA predictor. Yeah, it was 0-0. So that's an incorrect result, but I was not expecting Cape Verde to be as good as they were. Cabo Verde to be as good as they were.
Turkey against the USA. I'm going to say 3-1 win to Turkey. I think they're going to.
I think I get this right. I think I get this right. And I said shock the US there. This is a shock, but for the wrong reasons as why I said it was going to be a shock. And I think it was 3-1. 3-2. Okay, right. Well, correct result. Scoreline 1 off. I'm always 1 off if I'm getting a correct result. It's usually very close to being 1.
Paraguay against
most of the time.
Australia. I think it's going to be 1-all.
I think it was 1-all. Wasn't it? 0-all. Oh, correct result, wrong scoreline.
Boring. Just like a lot of these results so far.
Yeah.
Norway against France. Going to be a brilliant game, but it's going to be 3-1 France.
I put in 4. I'm not sure if I mean 3.
That's 4, Lee. I said 3.
There we go. Norway put out their second team for this. I'm not sure if that... Yeah, it was 4-1. Oh, we've got to put the correct prediction in. But Norway just gave up. I think they were happy with being on the weaker side of the bracket with Argentina, Colombia, England, Mexico. So I think Norway played France here. Right, so in terms of the results that I got overall here, 12 out of 24 I got the correct result. 8 out of 24 I just outright got wrong. And 4 out of 24 I got correct. So this has been my best match in terms of predictions. I was not expecting that. Now, before we finish up, we are going to go over the group placement. And we're going to see how many I can get right in each group. Right, so from here I pick Mexico to go first, which I get that correct. I say Czech Republic are going to finish second, which I don't get that right. I do say South Korea are going to finish third, which they did, and then South Africa fourth. So I got 2 out of 4 correct from Group A. Now let's check Group B. Group B, I've got Canada finishing first, which they didn't. I have Switzerland finish second, which they didn't. I have Bosnia and Qatar finishing third and fourth, respectively. So again, I got 2 out of 4 there. Which, if I can get 50% overall for this, I'll be happy enough with that. That's a pass. So I have Morocco finishing first, which, lads, I can tell you, they didn't. Brazil second, Scotland third, and Haiti fourth. So again, 2 out of 4. I haven't gotten more than that yet. I feel like I will get one group spot on. I just need to try find it. This is probably my worst group here, Group D. You have Turkey finishing first, which they definitely didn't. They finished bottom. USA second, which they finished first. Australia third, which they finished second. And Paraguay fourth. So I got 0 out of 4 for that one. Yeah, no, it was a poor prediction there. Like, I thought Turkey would actually be class, which they just weren't. They were shocking. Group E. I get this one wrong as well, because I have Germany finishing, Germany finishing second, Ecuador first, which in fact it was not right. In fact, I think the only one I got right here was Curacao finishing last. That's 1 out of 4. So we're starting to slip here with our scores. That's not very good. Right, Group F is Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, Tunisia, and it finishes Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, Tunisia. So I got 4 out of 4 on that one. The points I got wrong, but the positions I got right, and that's what we're going off here. The next one is Group G, which is Belgium, Iran, Egypt, New Zealand. I think I got 2 of these right. Yeah, it's just Egypt and Iran I didn't get in the right spots. So 2 out of 4 for that. The next one I get completely wrong. Well, actually, I think I get 2 of these right. Do I? No, I only get 1, which is Spain topping the group. They're the only ones that I got right. Wow, 1 out of 4. That's not good. Group Y is France, Norway, Senegal, and Iraq. I think I get these spot on as well. France, Norway, Senegal, Iraq. Yep, 4 out of 4. You'll love to see it. This is Group J, We got Argentina, Austria, Algeria, Jordan, and I'm pretty sure that's how that finished. Argentina, Austria, Algeria, Jordan. Yeah, there we go. 4 out of 4. I think we're definitely over 50% now, which I'm very happy with that. Group K is Colombia, Portugal, Dr. Congo, Uzbekistan. I think I got that spot on. Colombia, Portugal, Dr. Congo, and Uzbekistan. I can't believe I got that one right. That's a shock, I think, just based off my mindset going into this tournament. And the final group is England, Croatia, Ghana, Panama, and I think I also got that one spot on. England, Croatia, Ghana, Panama. That is wild. Now, do I get my third place predictions correct? So here we've got Senegal, South Korea, Australia, Algeria, Egypt, Ivory Coast, Sweden, Scotland, Dr. Congo, Saudi Arabia, Bosnia, and there's a couple other teams I can't see. But Senegal were one of them. South Korea were one of them. Algeria were one of them. Sweden were one of them. So Scotland were also in third place. Same with Dr. Congo and Bosnia.
I thought it's literally just points. I did do the calculations myself just to verify that WorldFootball.net was correct with it. So, South Korea from Group A, they're going through.
That's 1 out of 8 wrong.
Then it's Bosnia from Group B.
That's 1 correct.
Then Scotland from Group C are going through.
I've only got one right.
Australia are the first team not to go through. Because they only got
Jesus Christ.
1 point. In fact, the 4 teams that aren't going through got 1 point. The lowest points someone could get through and go through was 2 points, which is South Korea. So Algeria are also one of those teams that aren't going through. The Ivory Coast are going through. Sweden are going through. Dr. Congo aren't going through. Saudi Arabia are going through. And Ghana aren't going through. In fact, I think it was actually Egypt as well that are going through. So, and Senegal, sorry.
Okay, so I got 3 out of 8 right for the third place teams. That's woeful. That's actually horrible. So third place teams, 3 out of 8. We're going to calculate the groups now and see how many positions I got right in the group out of 48. Right, and I got 30 out of 48 teams right for the final standings in the group. So that's not too bad. I think I'm going to leave that there. Because I've got the knockouts now to predict, which I'm not going to go over how bad some of these knockout ties are. Although I think I got the France-Sweden one correct, but that's maybe something I'll look at after the World Cup to see how many of my original predictions were correct. But yeah, we're going to stop there. Right, video out in a couple hours will be my knockout predictions.